the name Angelic Comics, it started with my grandfather. He unfortunately passed away a few years back, but he was helping me with my comic books, and he was really like applied with everything that he was doing. And not having a father like really growing up, he was a good father figure to me, and so he was really good with keeping me on board and everything. He is an entrepreneur. He's really good with tech and stuff. And eventually, I decided, let's make it Angelic Comics. Let's make a character after him. And we were thinking of a detective. And the funny thing is, my grandfather actually created this character before he passed away, and we were going to call him Detective Johnson, as a Chicago police detective, because he was like, well, if you're going to do a story, everybody loves a good detective story, you know? It can gauge the reader pretty good. And so I was like, yeah, you're right. And so after he passed away, I was like, well, Johnson, cross that out. Thompson, after you, grandpa, you know? Ever since he passed away, I've always wanted to get this comic book out. And that's been my main drive recently, just thinking I'm doing it kind of for him, and I'm doing it for myself. It's almost like my way of coping, I guess, in a way. I guess that people would say that. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing it for that, and I've come so far. I'm doing it for myself. I mean, it's fun, and I like to be a part of this comic universe and everything. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Michael Vanzetta for doing that quick video for me. Thank you, Burst Network, for doing that. So yeah, that's kind of the history behind Detective Thompson and what brought me to create the character, to create the story, and to even create the name Angelic Comics. So yeah, it's been a good journey so far. This is about 5 years in the making. Detective Thompson follows my grandfather as a detective, as he has to deal with super villains with superpowers. He has to deal with crime. He has to deal with the mafia. He has to deal with different gangs that have been wrecking the town of Chicago. So this story, the script is all done, and Tonin is currently working on all of the artwork for the story. So yeah, it's Kickstarter time. I'm waiting on this for a long time. So got a great story for you. Got some great characters. Got a couple surprises to even share with you. And since I'm here with you guys, so this is our first comic book that we did. This is Demon Patrol Force, right? This is our first mini comic. Thompson's gonna be our first 20-page comic book. Okay. And if you have purchased this, you may have seen this. This is Cider the Outcast. He also has a role in the Detective Thompson storyline. So, I do highly encourage you guys to check out this one if you haven't already. We do also have a free link to see the first few pages on our website. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this story with Detective Thompson, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you for coming to the Kickstarter page. And yeah, I hope you really enjoy this. So yeah, thank you very much. I highly appreciate any and all support we can get for this project. Well, until next time, Goldheart out.